Drive by Daniel H. Pink explores the concept of motivation and what drives individuals to excel in their personal and professional lives. The author challenges traditional views on motivation, suggesting that the commonly held carrot and stick approach is not as effective as we might think. Pink introduces the idea that motivation is fueled by three key elements: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy refers to the desire to have control over one's work and the ability to make meaningful decisions. Mastery is the pursuit of continuous improvement and the development of skills, while purpose involves working towards something greater than oneself. Pink draws on a wealth of research from psychology and behavioral economics to support his argument, showcasing how intrinsic motivation, driven by autonomy, mastery, and purpose, can lead to more satisfying and sustainable outcomes. He challenges the notion that external rewards, such as monetary incentives, are the sole drivers of performance. One of the key insights from the book is that individuals are motivated by a deeper sense of purpose and the desire to contribute to something meaningful. Pink emphasizes that the pursuit of mastery and the autonomy to direct one's own work are essential for fostering creativity and innovation. Furthermore, Pink discusses how organizations can apply these principles to create a work environment that nurtures intrinsic motivation. He provides examples of companies that have successfully implemented these concepts, highlighting the positive impact on employee engagement and overall performance. Drive encourages readers to rethink traditional approaches to motivation and to consider the importance of autonomy, mastery, and purpose in driving individual and organizational success. The book provides a thoughtful analysis of the science behind motivation and offers practical insights for individuals and organizations seeking to enhance performance and satisfaction in the modern workplace. 7 Lessons Learned from Drive by Daniel H. Pink. Autonomy is a fundamental driver of motivation. Pink argues that individuals are motivated by a desire for autonomy, the freedom to direct their own lives and make meaningful choices. The book suggests that fostering a sense of autonomy in the workplace can lead to increased job satisfaction and higher levels of motivation. Mastery leads to lasting motivation. The pursuit of mastery, the continuous improvement of skills, is highlighted as a powerful motivator. Pink emphasizes that individuals find satisfaction in the challenge of becoming better at something, and organizations can leverage this intrinsic motivation by providing opportunities for skill development. Purpose enhances performance. Pink asserts that a sense of purpose, the understanding that one's work contributes to something larger than oneself, is crucial for sustained motivation. Individuals are more engaged and perform better when they see a clear purpose in their work, transcending mere financial incentives. Rethink rewards and punishments. The book challenges the effectiveness of traditional reward and punishment systems, suggesting that they may not lead to long-term motivation. Pink advocates for a shift towards intrinsic motivation, arguing that the desire for autonomy, mastery, and purpose can be more powerful drivers of performance. Creativity flourishes in an autonomous environment. Drive explores how autonomy fosters creativity. Pink contends that when individuals have the freedom to explore their own ideas and methods, it can lead to innovative solutions and a more dynamic, responsive organizational culture. Encourage a results-only work environment, RO. Pink introduces the concept of results-only work environment, RO, where employees are evaluated based on their performance and results rather than the number of hours worked. This ties back to the importance of autonomy, allowing individuals to manage their time and tasks in a way that suits their work style. Leadership for the 21st century. The book suggests a new model of leadership for the 21st century, one that emphasizes facilitating autonomy, encouraging mastery, and connecting work to a larger purpose. Pink provides examples of companies successfully implementing these principles, showcasing the positive impact on both employee satisfaction and organizational performance. Drive challenges conventional wisdom on motivation and offers practical insights that can be applied by individuals and organizations seeking to create a work environment that fosters lasting motivation and high performance. Certainly, I can provide a high-level chapter-wise summary of Drive by Daniel H. Pink. Keep in mind that the depth of detail may vary, but this should give you a comprehensive overview of the book. Chapter 1. The Rise of Motivation 3.0. Pink introduces the concept of Motivation 3.0, highlighting the evolution of motivation theories. He contrasts Motivation 1.0, basic survival needs, and Motivation 2.0, reward and punishment, with the emerging Motivation 3.0, which focuses on autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Pink argues that traditional methods of motivation are becoming less effective in today's complex, creative, and conceptual workplace. Chapter 2, The Three Elements. The author delves into the three elements of Motivation 3.0, autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy involves the desire to be self-directed, mastery centers on the urge to get better at something, and purpose is the aspiration to contribute to a cause larger than oneself. Pink supports these elements with psychological and sociological studies, laying the foundation for the rest of the book. Chapter 3, Type I and Type X. Pink introduces the concepts of Type I and Type X behavior. Type I individuals are motivated by autonomy, mastery, and purpose, while Type X individuals are driven by external rewards and punishments. The chapter explores the characteristics of each type and the impact on personal and professional fulfillment. Chapter 4, Autonomy. This chapter delves deeper into the first element of Motivation 3.0, autonomy. Pink discusses the importance of providing individuals with control over their work, emphasizing that autonomy does not mean an absence of accountability. He presents research and real-world examples to illustrate how autonomy fosters creativity and job satisfaction. Chapter 5, Mastery. Pink explores the concept of mastery as a motivator. He argues that the pursuit of mastery, the desire to improve skills, is a powerful intrinsic motivator. The chapter discusses the science behind the mastery mindset, the role of deliberate practice, and how organizations can create environments that promote continuous learning and improvement. Chapter 6, Purpose. Purpose, the third element of Motivation 3.0, is the focus of this chapter. Pink examines the impact of a sense of purpose on motivation and performance, drawing on examples from various fields. He discusses how organizations can align individual and collective purposes to create a more meaningful and engaging work environment. Chapter 7, The Zen of Compensation. Pink challenges traditional notions of how compensation influences motivation. He argues that beyond a certain point, monetary rewards have diminishing returns in terms of motivation. The chapter introduces the concept of the if-then reward system and discusses how it can undermine intrinsic motivation. Chapter 8, The Great Carrot Conspiracy. This chapter continues the exploration of rewards, specifically focusing on how extrinsic rewards can lead to a narrow focus and hinder creativity. Pink discusses studies and experiments that demonstrate the limitations of using rewards as a primary driver of performance, urging a re-evaluation of incentive structures. Chapter 9, The Good Life. Pink explores the broader implications of Motivation 3.0 for individuals seeking fulfillment and happiness in their lives. He discusses the role of autonomy, mastery, and purpose in crafting a meaningful and satisfying existence, both in and outside of the workplace. Chapter 10, Purpose for All. The final chapter extends the discussion of purpose to societal and global levels. Pink advocates for a shift towards a more purpose-driven world, where organizations and individuals contribute to the well-being of society. He explores the potential for a more altruistic approach to business and work, aligning with a broader sense of purpose. Conclusion. Pink summarizes the key principles of Motivation 3.0 and reinforces the idea that autonomy, mastery, and purpose are essential elements for creating a motivated and engaged workforce. The conclusion encourages readers to apply these principles in their personal and professional lives, fostering a shift towards a more fulfilling and meaningful approach to motivation. If you found this summary of Drive by Daniel H. Pink intriguing and thought-provoking, I highly encourage you to explore the full depth of the book. Pink's insights into motivation, autonomy, mastery, and purpose have the potential to transform how you perceive and approach your personal and professional life. To dive deeper into the concepts discussed in this summary, consider purchasing the complete book through the link provided in the description. Reading the entire work will give you a comprehensive understanding of the research, case studies, and practical applications shared by the author. If you enjoyed this book summary and found it valuable, please show your support by liking and sharing this video. Your engagement helps spread knowledge and insights to a broader audience. Additionally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking book summaries in this category. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on the latest content and have access to a wealth of information that can inspire and inform your personal and professional journey. Thank you for being part of our community of avid readers and learners. Drive by Daniel H. Pink stands out in its genre due to its unique perspective on motivation, challenging conventional theories and offering a fresh framework for understanding what drives individuals. Several aspects distinguish this book from others in the same category. Focus on intrinsic motivation. Unlike many books that emphasize external rewards, Pink's Drive delves deep into the concept of intrinsic motivation. He argues that true motivation comes from within, driven by autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Pink writes, "The secret to high performance isn't our biological drive or our reward and punishment drive, but our third drive, our deep-seated desire to direct our own lives, to extend and expand our abilities, and to live a life of purpose." Integration of research and case studies. Pink supports his theories with a wealth of research and real-world examples. He seamlessly weaves together studies from psychology and behavioral economics with compelling case studies from various industries. For instance, he cites the example of Atlassian, an Australian software company, to illustrate the effectiveness of the 20% time policy that allows employees to work on projects of their choosing. Challenging traditional notions of motivation. Pink challenges the traditional carrot and stick approach to motivation, asserting that it is insufficient for the complex, creative tasks prevalent in today's workplaces. He writes, "The trouble is that for any endeavor that requires creativity, self-motivation is more effective than external motivation." Practical applications for individuals and organizations. Drive not only analyzes the science behind motivation but also provides practical insights for both individuals and organizations. Pink discusses how companies like Google and 3M have successfully implemented strategies aligned with autonomy, mastery, and purpose. This practical approach makes the book valuable for those seeking actionable strategies for motivation in their personal and professional lives. Exploration of purpose beyond profit. Pink extends the discussion of purpose beyond mere financial gains. He explores the idea that individuals are motivated by contributing to something larger than themselves. Pink argues, human beings have an innate inner drive to be autonomous, self-determined, and connected to one another. And when that drive is liberated, people achieve more and live richer lives. Drive stands out for its focus on intrinsic motivation, the integration of research and case studies, the challenge to traditional notions of motivation, practical applications, and its exploration of purpose beyond profit. These aspects, backed by specific examples and quotes from the book, lend credibility to the author's arguments and make Drive a thought-provoking and impactful read in its genre. In the genre of motivational and business literature, Drive by Daniel H. Pink stands out for its unique perspective on human motivation and its departure from traditional theories. Let's compare it to others in the same genre, including works by the same author. Drive vs. To Sell is Human, by Daniel H. Pink. While both books are written by Daniel H. Pink, Drive focuses on motivation and what propels individuals to excel, emphasizing autonomy, mastery, and purpose. In contrast, To Sell is Human explores the art and science of selling, asserting that we're all in sales in some form. Drive is distinctive for its concentration on the intrinsic factors that fuel human behavior, whereas To Sell is Human is more about the dynamics of persuasion and influence. Drive vs. Mindset, by Carol S. Dweck. Mindset by Carol S. Dweck explores the concept of fixed versus growth mindsets and their impact on success. While both books touch on the psychology of achievement, Drive concentrates on the factors that motivate behavior, delving into autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Dweck's mindset explores the underlying beliefs that shape one's approach to challenges and learning. Drive vs. The Power of Habit, by Charles Duhigg. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg investigates the science of habit formation and how habits influence individual and organizational success. In contrast, Drive focuses more on the innate desires and motivations that propel behavior. While both books touch on personal development, Drive is more concerned with the deeper drivers of motivation, whereas The Power of Habit delves into the mechanics of habit formation. Drive vs. Start with Why, by Simon Sinek. Simon Sinek's Start with Why explores the importance of defining the purpose behind actions and how it influences leadership and success. Drive also emphasizes purpose but is more comprehensive, incorporating autonomy and mastery as essential elements of motivation. While both books touch on purpose-driven behavior, Drive provides a broader framework for understanding and fostering motivation. What makes Drive unique is its specific focus on autonomy, mastery, and purpose as the key drivers of motivation. Pink's emphasis on intrinsic motivation, backed by research and real-world examples, distinguishes the book within the genre, making it a standout read for those seeking a deeper understanding of what truly motivates individuals. Drive by Daniel H. Pink is appealing and relevant to a broad audience due to its exploration of fundamental aspects of motivation that resonate with various life stages, challenges, and aspirations. Here are several reasons why this book would captivate and benefit a diverse range of listeners. Career development and professional growth. For individuals navigating their careers, Drive provides insights into what truly motivates high performance in the workplace. The book's emphasis on autonomy, mastery, and purpose can be particularly relevant for those seeking fulfillment and advancement in their professional lives. Entrepreneurs and business leaders. Entrepreneurs and business leaders will find Drive valuable as it offers a fresh perspective on leadership and employee motivation. Pink's exploration of intrinsic motivation can inspire innovative approaches to fostering a more engaged and productive workforce. Students and educators. The principles discussed in Drive are applicable to the field of education. Students can gain insights into how to approach their studies with a focus on autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Educators can find valuable strategies for creating a classroom environment that fosters intrinsic motivation and a love of learning. Individuals facing challenges or transitions. For those facing personal or professional challenges, the book provides a framework for re-evaluating motivations and finding renewed purpose. Whether undergoing a career transition, experiencing burnout, or seeking personal growth, the concepts in Drive can offer guidance and inspiration. Creatives and innovators. Artists, writers, and individuals in creative fields will appreciate Pink's exploration of how autonomy and mastery contribute to creativity. The book encourages a mindset that values the pursuit of excellence and continuous improvement, key factors for those engaged in creative endeavors. Leaders and managers. Leaders and managers in various industries can benefit from the book's insights into effective leadership. Drive challenges traditional management methods and provides a roadmap for creating work environments that promote autonomy, mastery, and purpose, fostering both individual and organizational success. Those seeking work-life balance. Drive addresses the importance of aligning one's work with a sense of purpose, which can resonate with individuals seeking better work-life balance. The book advocates for creating a life that integrates personal aspirations with professional pursuits. Psychology enthusiasts. Individuals interested in psychology and behavioral science will find Drive intellectually stimulating. Pink draws on a rich array of psychological studies to support his arguments, making the book appealing to those with a curiosity about the science behind human behavior. Drive is relevant and appealing to listeners across different life stages, facing various challenges, and pursuing diverse aspirations. Its universal themes of autonomy, mastery, and purpose provide a framework for understanding and enhancing motivation in both personal and professional contexts. Drive by Daniel H. Pink is a thought-provoking exploration of human motivation that goes beyond traditional theories, offering a profound perspective on what truly drives us in both our personal and professional lives. The significance of the book lies in its emphasis on autonomy, mastery, and purpose as the core elements that lead to lasting satisfaction, innovation, and high performance. By challenging the prevailing notions of motivation, Pink invites readers to reconsider their approaches to work, leadership, and life. The impact of Drive extends beyond individual introspection. It has the potential to reshape organizational cultures, redefine leadership paradigms, and inspire a collective shift toward more fulfilling and purpose-driven endeavors. The book's rich blend of scientific research, real-world examples, and practical insights makes it a valuable resource for individuals at different stages of their journeys, from students and professionals to entrepreneurs and leaders. Drive prompts us to question the effectiveness of external rewards, encouraging a deeper exploration of the intrinsic factors that fuel our passions and pursuits. Ultimately, the lasting impact of Drive lies in its ability to spark conversations, initiate positive changes in workplaces, and inspire individuals to seek greater meaning and fulfillment in their endeavors. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, Pink's exploration of autonomy, mastery, and purpose serves as a guiding light, inviting us to reevaluate our motivations and strive for a more purposeful and rewarding existence. I appreciate your thoughtful feedback. As I aim to provide valuable and engaging content, your input is crucial in refining my approach. If there are specific aspects you found particularly effective or areas where you believe improvement is needed, please share your insights. Whether it's the depth of information, the tone of voice, or any other element, your feedback will guide me in delivering content that meets your expectations. Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts.